Call hello, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone of Ruel. I am not a member, however, I've entered into the labors, peace, and mercy to the sincere brothers and sisters doing this, wherever you are, whatever your lot may be. This is really just another quick one, another warning, all right, just to, I guess, sounding the alarm for, trouble is on the horizon. For those who truly believe, whether you are at the forefront of this thing, who are the prophets, the men of the Great Millstone, and those that preach the like doctrine, those that do videos, or those that simply are believers on the word. Somehow, some way, there will be a situation that reaches us in any form or fashion. Who knows how it would be? So it is important, it is imperative, and I'm preaching to self first, that we, one, maintain faith, two, let me reiterate, one, maintain the fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, two, maintain faith, and three, to do your best to just stay out of the way. Don't go find and don't go looking for nothing, right? Because sure as shit, and forgive my language, but sure as shit, trouble will find us, okay, in any type of capacity. So I'm gonna let this play. We'll get a couple of precepts, and then that will be the video. This really just serves as a warning to continue to keep your head on a swivel and to remember what's on the horizon, and not to be focused on the continuation of this life or lack thereof.
Director said, we have an estimated 80,000 terrorists on American soil. Well, we just had a very disturbing event. There are two disturbing events. One is getting no coverage. John Cornyn, Ted Cruz, four other senators had an impromptu press conference, but only the alternative media covered it, and I played portions of it for you on my channel. Now, what they described was they encountered sex traffickers, couldn't do anything about it. Biden's policies, release. Then they caught terrorists with IEDs, release. They took the IEDs, but they released them. Now they've discovered multiple IEDs crossing the border. Multiple IEDs crossing the border.
Now, if you don't know what an IED is, or India Echo Delta, it is an improvised explosive device. It can be attached to a vehicle. It can be attached to, or it could be mobile, like a vehicle, or, you can set up something on the side of the road. You can makeshift a bomb on the side of the road and kind of have that on a highly traveled route and detonate that remotely via an old school cell phone or some sort of radio transmitter. Basically, it's all in the name improvised, meaning unconventional ways of basically exploding. I don't really know how else to kind of explain it, but hopefully you get it. Now, the point I'm tying this to is because they are saying that the terrorist are at the doorstep, and guess who is going to be linked to that? Because they want, and they meaning the elite, the powers that be, they want to attack this truth. They want to control they will control the narrative, and they will come against the men of the Lord and the believers. But who do you think is going to be linked to this, knowing full well the only thing people are doing, only thing brothers are doing, are on the street corners preaching the Bible? They are not doing any of this nonsense that Babylon's enemies are doing, right? And we understand that chickens are coming home to roost at some point, because we have been in every other nation raping, robbing, pillaging, destroying, bombing, doing all sorts of things, destroying homes, destroying families. It is only fair that it comes here to this place. It is only fair that what goes around comes around. Okay, so sticking on the side of that, we understand that these devils will control the narrative. And whenever they add ism, this was something I was thinking about last night. I was in and out of sleep. And what hit me was whenever these devils add ism to something, they are going to control or make an attempt to control the narrative. And what they say will be the end-all, be-all, right? So here's the definition of ism. And you add it, to the end of any word, like Hebrew Israelism. A distinctive practice, system, or philosophical, typically a political, ideological, or an artistic movement. Okay, so if you highlight the political or ideological, I'm going to show you something else. I just don't know how to word it. Let me see. Dang, I can't. There we go. Hey, you don't need that shit. No. Not groups. Let's see. Oh. Political. I'm gonna just bear with me. Idea. Come on, man. And religious. I can't spell, but you get it. there's reasons for you see, these are the reasons, right? So threat or use of violence to intimidate or coerce in the pursuit of political or ideological goals, right? And the other goal would be some sort of religious goal, right? So I found it funny that ism would be added to certain things or certain words. So if you want, you can dig a little bit more into that. So let's hit 2nd Ezra 16 and 70, because this is what's on its way. Too far. Straight to the point. For there shall be in every place and in the next city a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. So expect to lose. All of us, some way, shape, or form, expect to lose. Now understand that, the elect, and hopefully, those of you that are listening, learning in sincerity and truth, myself included, that we are a part that will be saved and delivered. Of course, the Lord will make a way, and I say us humbly, the Lord will make a way for us to navigate through this mess. But never forget that, bear in mind, should I say, that we are going to see some things. We are going to be a part of some crazy and scary and unpredictable times. But at the same time, you do know what the end is going to be, because it is written. So if you stand for any sort of righteousness or anything that has to do with the complete 100% truth, with in sincerity, right? Not according to these other isms, Catholicism, the 7-day Advent, none of that, none of these religions that can be traced back to some Edomite. Understand that trouble's on the horizon. We need to be repentant. We need to be of a humble and contrite spirit, continuously praying continuously asking that the Lord will have mercy on the day of his judgment, on the day of his wrath, when he really starts to open up and show these people, especially 2/3 of our people, what's really going on, right? Showing them that he is Yahweh, or that terrible demon-like power that was written about in the Old Testament. We're all going to witness this. So with that being said, of course, I didn't want to be too long. I just wanted to grab something really quick and just push out a quick warning. Just bear in mind what's on the way. With that being said, Shalom.